Yes. All right. So, last time on Horrible D&D Time, our band of wanderers made their way south of the village of Clearshore and into the woods. The forest had once been home to the druid circle Zelphine lived with as a child. However, all that remained in the woods was now bones and monsters. Zelphine had intended to destroy the sword that held the soul of her friend Zinna in the place where they both used to live. When they got to the grove, though, what awaited them was a couple of displacer beasts and a horrific plant-like abomination. The twisted plant creature proved nearly too difficult for the crew to handle, but just as everything seemed lost, a mysterious elf from Zelphine's past appeared and revived Riley from the brink of death. As the battle drew to a close, Zelphine lashed out at the elf, who promptly felled her with powerful magic before slipping off through a tree and vanishing. Left alone in the druid's grove, Zelphine performed the ritual to destroy the sword, finally freeing the soul of her friend. Brimstone, before this fight, you had been pulled off in the woods by small bearded men wearing metal shoes and red hats. You quickly made work of them, however, and made your way to the grove to find your team covered in blood, bruised, and a bit dazed. What do you do now?
And who's the worst off?
Aemond has 1 hit point and has been drained of 20 max hit points and is currently lying unconscious against a rock.
Riley almost died, like literally almost died, but did get revivified, but also just kind of not doing too well.
And Zelphine is not with the group.
Emotionally, probably Zelphine. Physically, it's either Riley or Aemond.
Well, given that Zelphine's not here, I'm gonna look at them and go, "Where's Zelphine?"
It's okay. She's doing a thing in the water. She'll be back soon. It's nap time now.
I don't have any healing potions or anything, so I'm going to leave them and head off. And I'm going to. Well, Maggie's here, right?
Maggie is also on like 2 hit points.
Oh, I forgot Maggie got kind of fucked up too.
Oh fuck! This is going to take a lot of soup. I'm gonna go make sure Zelphine's okay, and then I'll be back, and we'll patch everybody up.
Okay.
And for what it's worth, I'm sorry. I got drawn away by bullshit.
It's okay. You were fighting little baby men.
Yeah, in your one hand, there's one of the dead baby men.
They're red caps, just so everyone at home knows what we're talking about.
Yeah, they're not little baby.
They have horrifying.
Imagine.
They look like little old men with metal shoes and red hats, and they're covered.
I probably
in blood.
would have like one of their hats in my hand because I think I probably would have like buried them properly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
These are like somewhere between Fae and Devil, so like you might not have even buried them properly.
I mean, I would have given them the coins at least.
Yeah.
Really though?
Yeah. You would.
Yeah.
Have you seen
Aemond, listen. The man is basically half devil, half fae.
Yeah.
That is true. Oh yeah, your grandma was a night hag, and I'm not just saying that as an insult.
Yeah, no, she straight up was.
Fact.
I'm gonna go off to where they point me in the direction of where Zelphine is. Down to the water.
Down to the water. Yeah, you kind of walk past the grove, past the bones of all these elves, and see the stream with Zelphine standing in the water.
And
go ahead.
Yeah, Zelphine's just kind of standing there. She's facing away from you, but you can see even from behind. She's kind of taking heaving breaths as she's holding the hilt of this now broken sword. And after a moment, she just quietly goes, "Are you still there?"
And there's silence.
And somewhat lamely, after a while, Brim starts to say something, but then figures out that she's not talking to him.
And after another moment, she'll take the sash that she had used for the ritual and wrap up the sword hilt, the remaining part that she has, and we'll put it into her bag of holding and just leave the other shattered bits there in the stream. And she'll kind of turn and walk past Brimstone, like, not ignoring him, just not acknowledging that, like, oh, you're suddenly here, just heading back toward the others, and she'll say, we've got to get out of this forest.
Brimstone is going to nod to her, and he's going to kind of linger after she leaves, and he's going to look back at the stream, and he's going to just to no one in particular, he's going to say out loud, I promise we'll take good care of her.
You feel a slight rustle in the leaves. You're not sure if it's anything in particular, but there is wind blowing here gently.
And then Brim is going to he's going to actually walk down to the river, and he's going to hold out a single coin and just kind of drop it in the water, not saying anything.
All right.
And then go back to the group.
Bloop. And the coin sinks to the bottom.
So Brim is going to get back to the group and help Zelfine tending everybody's situation.
Yeah, Zelfine is gonna get to the others and just kind of tell them, I'm sorry for bringing you here in the first place, but I don't know, we need rest, I know, but we can't do it here.
It's not the best place to take a nap, I'm assuming.
No.
Amond, are you all set to go for a hike? Is Maggie set to go for a hike?
Mood.
I don't know how your dear magic horse works. Is there you can summon and I guess unsummon her with that?
Eamon is going to very weakly stand up and climb aboard Maggie, and he's gonna kind of pet her and then kind of just fall asleep on top of her.
Hey, Amond, what if I made you tiny so it'd be easier for Maggie to carry you?
Hey, Maggie, I know you're not doing great. Can you walk? Can you carry him? Can you nod? Shake your head?
She kind of tries to prance in place, but it's very slow, and she kind of slowly gives it a little nod.
I'm gonna lean down nearby Riley, and I'm gonna sort of offer her to give her the chance to climb up on my back.
Yeah, she'll take it.
Has it been 10 minutes, by the way?
By now, probably about 10 minutes.
Okay, I forget how much the Ring of Regeneration heals.
I think
1d6, so I can roll 1d6.
That's better than nothing.
Oh,
Roll a 1.
that is still technically bigger than 0.
Eamon at this point
now.
very weakly kinds of opens his eyes and sort of grabs the reins or whatever of the celestial horse and says, "You all right, Maggie?"
You was gonna say yeehaw. I'm
Here,
sorry.
Maggie, just have some of this. And then Eamon is going to give Maggie his last 5 points of healing.
Yeah, and she like visibly brightens at that, and she like shakes her mane a bit.
Eamon is now on 3 hit points, correct?
Eamon is now on 2 hit points. Sorry. 2 hit points.
Yep.
He got knocked down and then used his relentless endurance and then got knocked down again, but rolled a 20 on a death save.
Yeah, it was pretty epic.
Eamon, what's that one clip of that guy who just like keeps getting hurt and then just keeps coming back to life and attacking someone? That's Eamon last episode.
Ah!
Or like spoiler alert, it's like Undyne from Undertale.
Oh shit! Yes, a very undone moment.
Eamon kind of turns weakly to the rest of the party. It's like, let's just go home.
Honestly, Riley's okay. She can wobble over. She doesn't really need to be carried, even though I don't know. She wants to make somebody big or tiny.
Put her down unless she asks.
She'll walk for a bit, but she's okay.
Yeah, she's got her walking stick.
Yeah, I can use my little walking. I got 2 walking sticks. One more evil than the other.
Grim is going to offer to carry Zelphine. In that case,
She's just gonna shake her head and keep going and say, "I'll lead the way."
Why are you so into carrying people, my dude?
I don't know. Maybe because I just kind of, I don't know.
You don't have to
he's
feel
strong.
bad, by the way. Like, those red cap things are vicious. Like, they're the worst things.
And distraction's basically what they're made for. Little bastards.
I wouldn't call it a distraction. There were 8 of them. That's like a fight. That's like a real fight.
Well, I mean,
least-
distracting from the mother.
That is true.
At least you didn't cast a fireball on your own teammates.
That
I mean,
happens,
who would do
you know,
that?
it's whatever.
Who would do
It's-
something like that?
Honestly,
I can't even
Riley,
cast
it-
Fireball.
Riley, it happens. It's fine. You know, every once in a while, you have...
I'm
You know,
sorry, just Bruce was like, I can't even cast fireball. Sorry.
every once in a while, you just fireball... Like, there's nothing to be ashamed of. It happens sometimes.
Still gonna feel ashamed by it.
Did I ever tell you about the time I patted my friend on the back and did 2d8 radiant damage to him? That was
You-
really embarrassing.
Can we say that we're walking now, by the way?
Yeah,
I
we're
do.
gonna
Yeah,
walk in and talk.
Okay, so
For
as
sure.
you start walking, I'm going to need Zelphine to roll me a survival check to find her way through the rest of the forest. And
Yeah.
it was with advantage on the way in, but because you're all shooken up now, it's just going to be a straight roll.
Yeah. Let me make sure I'm set right. Okay. And survival. That's a 25.
That's 25. Yeah, so despite the forest shifting and changing over time, you can still find the old paths that you all used to take through the woods.
Somehow, despite it shifting and changing, Zelphine still has, like, a map to it.
Yeah.
With a 25.
Like things like trees are clearly bigger and like there's different holes in different areas, but the basic roads are still there. Quote unquote roads. They're paths through the forest.
Yeah.
Clearly they were like the paths trod by the druids, as no other people really make their way through here.
Yeah.
Don't worry, this
Yeah.
Minecraft world is seeded.
I don't I've never played Minecraft. I don't know what that means.
I got the
Fine.
joke.
Back and forth between home and Waterdeep would have been a path that she and Zinna did fairly regularly, so she's just kind of... She goes with her gut and she remembers it.
Mm-hmm. And it takes a couple hours, but eventually you break out to like a clearing in the forest that you know won't be too much longer before you get to the road.
How
And
much longer? How many hours would you say?
You've been traveling for it took you about 3 hours to get through to this spot, and then another probably 4 hours to make it through to this area here. So it's getting dark.
So it took 7 hours in
Yeah.
total to get
Yeah.
out?
To get
Wow.
through
Well, no, 3 to get in and then 4 to get out.
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
And
So
4.
in total.
Yeah, and you're still not quite out of the forest yet. You're at this clearing. You can see like a little bit more forest that you have to go down a hill to get through. And then it will circle back around to the road. And it's at this point where it's starting to get a bit dark, and you can see the sky at this point because the trees kind of break and then circle back around down the hill here. And you hear a noise. Quiet at first, but it gets louder and louder. And it's, and
What?
there is a noise and a fumbling sound, and suddenly you see this flash of movement like up above you as someone falls, and you hear this feather fall, ah! And slowly this figure starts to float down gently and kind of floats right in front of you, Amond. This being of limbs pulling a hat awkwardly in front of her face. You can't see, just like this hair, and she starts to float down.
Does she land on my horse?
She does. And there's like
Hi
this
there.
moment, and she kind of stops, like trying to process what's happening. She pulls her hat up and looks up and goes, hi. I'm sorry. I didn't need to. You're really shiny.
This
Yeah,
kind of shit
no.
happens all the time. Don't worry about it.
Ah! And she like starts to topple off the horse.
Oh, I'd like to catch her,
Yeah.
please.
Roll me a dexterity check.
Oh, boy. This is an important check. Nobody knows why, though. Nobody here understands why. Is it a
Unless
check
they-
or a save?
It's a save.
18!
Yeah, with that like one arm you kind of scoop her up and her arms like fly back and her hat like goes flying. This big witch's hat covered in like feathers. And you see now clearly this girl's face. She looks to be about 20 years old, pretty young, but she's got big black eyes that are elf-like with little half-elf ears and kind of a little buck between her teeth, and she just is like frozen in place for a second. He goes, "Thank you. Oh dear." Ugh. And she
Careful now. I'd like to help her down and grab her hat for her.
Yeah. Thank you. Yeah. Wow, I didn't expect to find a knight in shining armor out in the middle of the. Oof. Sorry about that. My broom for some reason like had hit a jolt and I went flying. And then like at this point you see a broom slowly start to float down next to her. She like grabs it. Goes, "Something's weird with this forest. I think it kind of like magnetic polarity messed up my broom, and it happens, I guess."
I don't know what a magnetic polarity is.
I don't either. I didn't go to school for this. This just kind of happens. Magic just kind of happens around me.
Hey, we have someone like that.
Oh. And she
Yeah,
pauses and sees that there's more people. She goes, "Hi, I didn't see there was more people." And she's like turning bright red and goes, "I didn't mean to fall on you people. I'm sorry. Hi, my name's
Riley.
Estelle Brightwood. It's nice to meet you."
Riley has like bright eyes and like goes, "Your magic is all glitchy too?"
Yeah.
Oh man, I thought I was just messing it up all the time.
No, there's a couple people like us. I think something happens when you get your powers where it just doesn't like it.
It does just go, yeah, that's exactly it.
And she like runs over to you and goes, "Have you ever turned to a potted plant before?"
I've turned into a sheep. I've turned blue.
Oh
hair
my
fell out.
gosh, I've turned blue too. That was like the most painful week. Everybody's making fun of me.
Oh my gosh, me too.
She used to
all
be-
my outfits didn't fit.
Yeah, she used to be a lot shorter.
Yes! I've grown tall!
Yeah, I
Because
used
of
to
big
be
magic.
taller too, and then I shrunk, and so I wear the bigger hats now to make it look bigger.
Oh man, that's smart. Riley's
Zelfine's
freaking
gonna
like-
just start setting up camp as this happens, like she's just accepting it.
Brim is gonna
Yeah,
help
there's two
Zelfie
of
set
them.
up camp.
Yeah, Eamon's gonna like start chopping firewood or something.
Riley's fucking chatting it up.
Yeah. I was like out here looking for things to make hats out of, like, exotic stuff, because I'm making a hat business back in town. And I kind of lost track of time. It seems like.
No way! I make clothes! Oh my god!
That's so cool.
Oh man, what kind of material do you use? And like, she just keeps on
Yeah,
rattling
they
on
just they
about-
start rattling for like hours about cloth and thread weights and how
Yeah.
best way to make hats out of felt, and she like pulls off her hat and shows you all the details that she's made on it. And
Oh, Riley is flipping out.
Zelfine's gonna look at Brim and just kind of shrug and just ask, "You got an extra bowl for soup?"
You know what? Actually, let me. Do I? Brim's gonna look through all of this shit and like. I don't think he. No, he would because we have bowls for Lucas and people. So yeah, he's totally got an extra one.
yeah, he's got an extra bowl of soup.
Oh, I shouldn't scare myself like that. I'm gonna have to get a couple extra to fucking make sure I know.
I'm sorry, the idea of Brim being freaked out, like, "Oh shit, do I?"
Do I have an extra
Yes,
bowl?
you
So
would.
good.
There is no worse feeling than for there to be a communal meal and there's not enough silverware for you.
Rip.
It's like the scene from Office Space when they're cutting the cake. And Milton's just standing there, like, rambling about how he's calculated, like, the surface area and volume of the cake, and the way that they're cutting it is just not right. And then they get to him, and it's, like, just ran out of cake, and he doesn't get a slice. Oh, it's so good. I could
Yeah,
set
so
the
he's
building on
gonna.
fire.
I think that he will commence the soup ritual this evening. Before he does, though, I would like to have Brim cut off and do a thing just a little bit further up the path. But like we can get to that at some point.
Yeah.
By the way, you guys notice that Eamon's injuries are basically all gone now? Like,
Yeah.
you're not sure how, but over the walk, he seems to have knitted himself back together.
Zelfine assumes it's the stupid helmet.
Yeah, he is going to use the stupid helmet to start the fire, though.
All right. Who has the magic stone that you pulled off the?
Not me. Super not me.
Zelfine does. He gave it to
yeah.
Zelfine.
Okay. Just
I
checking.
passed that responsibility to someone else.
You know,
I did a bad job the first time and decided I should cut my losses.
All right. So, sorry, you were doing something, Brim, up ahead?
Yeah, I wanted to just go up ahead a little bit and see if I could. I want to take out the sword that belonged to one of the members of the Hunter's Claw, I think it was.
Yep.
And I want to see if I can use that to maybe pick up the trail of them a little bit, see if they're within the area, and I'll sanguine scent if I have to.
Yeah. So specifically, the numbers for that are like what how far can you smell?
I can smell. I'm assuming I'm gonna need to. I think we decided I need to make like survival checks or perception checks with it.
Yeah.
But I can detect with my bloodhound thing. I can I can extend the range of my tracking ability. My tracking ability is up to 5 miles.
All right. 5.
That's for specifically tracking them. But like if considering I have the object, if like I can keep using that object as a reference point for tracking them like
Okay.
in the future.
Yeah. So you start to focus really hard on this sword and the surrounding area, and you don't smell anybody related to the sword around here.
Okay. I'm not sure that's a good sign or a bad sign. Oh, go ahead.
Yeah, you do pick up like animals and stuff in the forest. And the stench of something else.
Like, an undead kind of something else, or like a what kind of something else?
What does your stuff say specifically? Does it have to be something that you've seen before?
In terms of like what I can detect, it's anything with blood. I
Yeah.
believe I can. Like, I'm assuming I have to like I think we've always ruled it in the past where like I have to have experience with the blood in order to like identify it.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so it's something. You can't quite put your finger on it. But it's definitely not like a normal animal.
Yeah, we're not talking like an animal or like a humanoid or
Yeah.
like a regular human. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I wouldn't get like a definite location of it. I just get the scent on the wind, right? Like
Yeah. And you could roll me a nature check to try and identify it by the smell.
Yeah, let's do that. I like knowing what's happening. Oh, that's a 9.
Oh yeah, no, you have no idea.
What's that? The John Mulaney bit? Just the detective, there's a puddle of blood over here. Gross.
Yeah, it's that. It's like, wow, that smells bad. I don't know what it is. It smells bad.
Moving on. Okay, and then I will return back to mixed soup and go, there's a weird thing smelling out in the woods. I think Zelfin was probably right in wanting us to get out of here as soon as possible. But, just keep that in mind.
Yeah, staying here at night is slightly better than trying to move through here at night, so we'll just have to keep very careful watch.
Well, I feel a lot safer being out here with you folks than I was by myself. I was just gonna travel till I get home. I guess I was gonna fall asleep on my broom if I kept going, though, I guess.
That seems dangerous.
It's happened before. I've ended up in a tree.
So you don't think that maybe indicates you should not do that at all?
No, I never thought of that.
Don't sleep and drive, kids. It's very dangerous.
Sailor Scout Riley says, don't sleep and drive. Didn't know why we had to tell you that one, but
Remember, kids.
Usually people can't get me from up high, so, I don't think about
Sorry,
that.
I think Amy had a thing, I think, yeah.
Yeah, Eamon at this point has he has taken off his armor because he was getting sweaty while chopping wood, and he is going to sort of conclude this fire building by sort of speaking the command word to ignite his sword, and then just jamming it into the fire, like the fire pit, and then taking it out.
Yeah, out of the corner of your eye, you
were gonna
see.
Go ahead, sorry.
You definitely see that this little half-elf girl turn like a bright pink and like cover her face, and she's practically like Steving, and she kind of leans over to you, Riley, and goes,
You like hang out with this guy all the time?
Oh my god!
He's pretty neat. He's one of my good friends.
He's What's his name?
His name's Amond, and he's pretty neat, and he's super strong and super funny.
I bet he could lift me.
He could definitely lift you for sure. So good.
I think Estelle has a type.
yeah, she does. Her type is, can they lift me?
That is very
So everyone in the party.
Yeah.
yes.
She is
Except
very
Riley,
pink.
Except Riley.
Actually,
who
also
can I
probably
lift?
Riley.
Yeah.
I was gonna say Riley's like 6'8" now, so
Yeah. Can they lift me? And usually knight in shining armor. She's very focused on that.
Okay, Riley is actually gonna go over to Amond and just kind of like whisper to me like, "Hey, so that Estelle girl, she really wants to go have a chat with you. If you want to go scoot by and tell her about your stories in oh man, Barovia. I totally forgot the freaking place we were at. Oh man, it's been
Okay, I
so long.
try to forget it every day. And you see Eamon, he just kind of stares into the distance for a bit.
No. No, man, no. Tell her your heroic story. She'll be really into that. And she Riley winks like very hard.
What do you mean?
I'm imagining a wink like the fucking Legend of Zelda Game Grumps animated, where it's just like a punch sound.
Yeah. She like nudges him like really hard, like go and talk to her. Go.
Sylphine's just
okay.
making tea, by the way.
Yeah.
She's just letting this happen around her.
What? Okay. Eamon's gonna kind of go sit, not like next to her, but like maybe one log / stump over.
Yeah.
And he's gonna kind of be like, "Hey, you all right? You look a little, little. You have a fever or something? You're a little flushed."
Ah!
Point
Oh, no.
has begun to work on alchemist, like use these alchemist supplies to just pointedly work on stuff.
Yeah. As you like say that, she like covers her face a bit and goes,
It's fine. I turn red sometimes. Yeah, it's part of my magic. You want to see a trick?
I'd love to see a trick.
and like the stool like but between you two there's like a log. She goes and she like puts her hand on it and it starts to glow and she's like,
Yay! Ta-da!
Cool. I do stuff like that, but usually when I do that, I then hit something with my glowing object. So I don't usually do it unless I have to.
That's really cool.
So what's that? I didn't know you play good. Eamon is playing his lute right now.
There you go.
my stepdad left his phone upstairs.
Oh no.
And
Yeah,
he's
Eamon, go and serenade the girl.
Eamon's just playing the blues.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, if he starts playing his
Hashtag
lute,
Barovia.
she will like be enraptured, like wide-eyed, just like staring right at him. Zelphine, as you're like
Do I got something on my shirt?
No, you just spell it out really well.
Thanks.
It really fits your body type well, and very good fashion sense.
Oh
It's
my
an
God.
undershirt, but I appreciate it.
Oh, I'm so sorry for the loud snorts. In any other like situation, that would have been canon.
Yeah.
Delphine, do you have like any mint
That was
or
supposed to
anything
be
in that?
though. What now?
Do you have any supplies? Like, do you have any mint in your supplies, something like that? I think I'm missing something in this.
Yeah, I think Estelle's thirsty, so if you want to hurry up with that tea.
No, shit, you
How
don't want
dare
to
you.
drink whatever it is that I'm making.
Oh God.
Let me check. I've got some blended with tea. That might fuck with your nonsense though.
I
I'm-
honestly have very little idea what I'm doing, so I'm just kind of spitballing.
Well, here, let me check in my bag as I open my bag and look at the list of things in my bag.
It doesn't matter too much. I just communicated that as Brim is just sort of like making idle chatter, like he's avoiding this conversation.
Oh yeah, she'll dig out. She's got like her last little bit of like dried peppermint leaves and just there you go. What are you doing? Tell me all about it loudly enough that I don't have to listen to anything else.
Yeah, and they'll continue. He'll continue just kind of like basically you get the sense he has very little idea what he's doing. He's just putting stuff together that smells good and is supposedly is curative from what he remembers. You get the sense he's not an accomplished alchemist.
By the way, Riley is just kind of face palming at like Eamon not just being so dense.
Hey,
come on.
hey, Riley, come check out this weird mint paste stuff that Brim's making. It sure is neat. Come over here and look at it.
Yeah. It'll take some time for this to work. All right. And she heads on over and watches the paste.
So, are you from Waterdeep or?
Yeah. I used to be from like a small village, and I wanted to open a hat store. Like the small village, you can only do so much as a tailor. My dad was the tailor there, but there's not exactly a lot of room for expansion.
I get that.
Yeah, I moved to Waterdeep.
I also moved to Waterdeep.
We'll have to hang out sometime. Yeah.
That sounds fun.
Yeah. Now, I usually go for walks down by the docks. It's very nice down there.
I go fishing there sometimes.
That sounds like a lot of fun, actually.
You can come with sometime if you want.
Is this a date?
I mean, if you want it to be.
Yeah, that'd be fun.
Are you like anxious or something?
Little
Are
bit.
you all right? Okay. Eamon's gonna kind of like pat her on the back a little bit.
Everybody thinks I look a little weird, so I get nervous.
I don't know why that would make you nervous. I mean, people think I look a little weird. I got all these scars, and Aim's gonna like take his shirt down a little bit and reveal like another scar.
Her eyes like light up and goes,
Wow, that's really cool, actually.
Oh, thanks. I earned all these. This one's from a zombie, and this one is from a werewolf. Almost turned me into a werewolf, actually.
That's scary.
It was scary. This one's from her, and then Eamon's gonna point to Zelphine. Kind of a misunderstanding.
Did you call her a bad name?
Yes, but after she hit me.
Zelphine's ears are gonna be perked up when she hears her name, and she's in the middle of like explaining to Brim that if he adds some ginger and honey, he's got a good cold remedy, and that's all she knows about apothecary. And then she'll just kind of look over and catch the bits of what they were talking about, and kind of lift the part of her armor that covers like her neck and shoulder to show the big long scar there, and just go, it's fine. It was fair play and all that.
Yeah, we've moved past that. We're friends now.
It's how we say we love each other.
Wow. That's very...
It's weird, you can say it, and
That's
she'll
weird,
go back
yeah.
to talking with Brim.
Anyways,
I'm gonna pitch camp. I'm gonna set up some tents.
Let's establish a watch order.
alright. She like leans in and goes,
You guys don't mind me staying here for now?
absolutely not. And then Eamon's gonna
no.
like Eamon's gonna like put an arm around her shoulder and like pat her.
she like turns bright red and goes,
Yeah, this is nice.
To be fair, you don't get a turn on watch because I don't know you like that, and you don't seem super observant.
Well, my horse, Maggie doesn't sleep, so. I mean,
Does she need to do anything to
I think it just kind of happens that she gets a
heal?
little better over time.
Okay, that's fine. I don't know how magic animals work. I own one now. I still don't know.
By the way, this is Maggie, and the name is gonna point to his to Maggie.
She's beautiful. Oh my god.
And she like starts petting her.
I'm
Very
thinking
good.
probably. Why don't we go? Eamon, seems like you're pretty good, pretty occupied right now. Why don't we go Eamon, then maybe Riley, Zelfie, and me?
Yeah, that sounds good.
That works. I'm just gonna go dissociate and pretend I know how to trance until I pass out.
Man, that's a mood.
Okay. Brim's gonna yawn and goes, I'm actually fucking beat. Eamon, wake me when, actually, Delphine will wake me when it's my turn. And I'm gonna, poof into a wolf and walk over to my tent and fall asleep.
You hear a
Oh yeah, he does that.
It's
Don't worry,
fine.
it's perfectly normal.
It's like the least scary thing he does, to be quite honest.
Huh, I wish I could. No, I don't know. I don't know that spell that turns you into animals yet.
Polymorph?
That's the one. I don't know the names of them, and things just kind of happen. I know feather fall because I fall a lot. Because I'm a bit of a klutz.
I could do that one.
No.
Fuck it. Riley's gonna turn into a flying squirrel.
Oh my gosh, you're the cutest thing. Oh.
Let's use my last.
Just
my
be
last
careful
spell
that
of it.
Lucky
Oops.
doesn't try to eat you.
Oh yeah, like next
Looks
to
over
you,
at Lucky.
like as you turn into a squirrel, like Lucky just kind of pops out of your coat as the coat turns into you, and there's like the kitten. She's like,
There's a kitten too.
Yes.
That's so
That kit
cute.
that does not turn into a people though.
Oh.
Riley
That's just a
squeaks.
kitten. Could she ride the kitten as a flying squirrel, please?
Oh my god, yes.
You kids have fun. I have ignored reality about as long as I can for a day, and Zelfine's just gonna go in her own tent.
yeah. As you like go into your tent and settle down, Zelfine, you hear from the stone that you took in Infernal. Can you understand Infernal? I think we covered.
I think so. Let me double check. I think that
You just know
yes.
so many languages. I just assumed.
That's what she do.
She got a bunch of extra ones.
Yeah, 'cause
Yep.
she's a mastermind. But yeah, you hear like out of the stone in Infernal. I know where you are. I know who they are. I know.
Cool.
I was literally Zelfine just kind of holds the stone. And she takes a moment to like think through her options, and then she just goes neat and drops the stone in her bag. In its own little pocket dimension.
Yeah. Whoop.
I'm glad that it is a pocket dimension because that might make it harder to track the stone.
Yes.
It is somewhere now. But yeah, see, she takes a moment to think of what she could say, what she might ask, the strategy behind it, realizes none of it's gonna matter, and just goes neat and drops the stone in her bag of holding, where hopefully it cannot reach her. Or her stuff. It's fine. It's just floating in there in a little nebulous
Yeah.
area.
I've always assumed it like kind of is almost like Jello in that it like sticks in one spot.
Yeah.
Interplanar Jello.
Yep. Hey, that works for me. It's just kind of suspended there wherever it lands.
Yeah.
Hey, so I don't like that.
Yeah, and then Zelfine's just gonna curl up in a ball, just kind of draw her knees in, and like with her arms crossed over her knees, and lay her head down and just kind of sit there and shake for a little while.
All right. So as you settle down for the evening, who had first watch? Eamon?
Yeah, Amond.
Cool.
Is Estelle gonna ask him any other questions, or?
Yeah, she'll probably like ask you in great detail, like about your adventures.
I mean, these stories are kind of gruesome. I don't know if you want to hear them. You might get nightmares. I know they give me nightmares.
But you probably were really cool.
I mean, I don't mean to brag, but there was this one time that Eamon's gonna say, like, about the time he led an army against an undead horde.
Yeah, she's like starry-eyed the whole time.
And then there I was, surrounded by skeletons, and I mean, like, a lot of, just so many skeletons. You would not believe how many skeletons there were, and then blah, 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 blah.
Is it true that they kind of sound like xylophones when you, like, hit them?
See, we're not supposed to say yes, but, like, if you hit them just right, yes.
They're so cool.
We used to use some of them for training back in the sort of Paladin Academy, and yeah, they would say, like, sometimes if you hit them right, they'd make a xylophone noise, and you weren't supposed to laugh, but we laughed a lot because it was funny.
How could you not?
I mean, it was pretty funny. Did you know that possession of undead and possession with intent to create a horde are two different crimes?
No, I didn't know that.
Yeah, if you have 6 or less undead, that's not usually you usually won't get arrested for that.
Wow.
So you can have like 6, but if you have 7, then you might get arrested.
I can't do that, so I think I'm good.
Oh, thank goodness.
I'm
not gonna lie.
I mostly do the table trick, which is like the stool trick that I just showed you, but
that
it's with a
table trick is pretty cool. Do you like fight at all?
I've had to fight a couple times. When you get really good hat stuff, you need to fight things for it. Like this hat, and she like pulls it off and goes, "It's made out of like this leather from this creature that I had to kill."
You know what? I've heard of people doing that with a lot of things. I know one guy, he has like a cloak made out of manticore.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure that guy has something made of a manticore, and then he's going to point to Brimstone's tent. Not sure what.
You see what the real trick is? Like, a lot of the people in Waterdeep that have shops, they go and get adventures to get their stuff. That's an extra cost. You go and do it yourself, you save on money.
You're a very savvy businesswoman, Estelle.
I try. My dad taught me a lot of good tricks.
Oh. Was he also an adventurer?
A little bit. I mean, that's how he met my mom. But my mom was, like, really busy, so she had to leave. I still see her from time to time, but they're not together anymore.
Yeah, my parents aren't together anymore either.
Yeah. A lot of wars and stuff all over the place, so yeah, it makes sense.
Yeah, my dad's not together either.
Oh,
His
no.
head got cut off.
Oh, no.
Fucking Lord! I'm sorry. I have to break in for a second. Good fucking God.
You know, it happens. It was a while ago.
Oh, no. Oh, I hope his soul's put to rest somewhere safe.
This is so good and so bad at the same time.
I am screaming.
We are all, like, everyone is just awake and listening to this and going, "Oh my God, you're fucking."
Brimstone is going to whisper. Brimstone is going to go around and say, "This was your idea."
I like to imagine Riley is like gossiping with the message cantrip.
Yes,
Delphine,
it's like,
thank God, is not hearing any of this.
oh, I messed up so bad. I didn't know he'd be this bad at flirting. I didn't know.
So,
Perception check, please, Eamon. For your watch.
Give him disadvantage.
Yeah, disadvantage, because you're, like, chatting up this cute little half-elf.
disadvantage because thirsty.
Because thirsty.
Yeah.
I don't think any of us necessarily hate Estella. Which is good lord.
It's a lot. It's like you're all the third wheel on this really awkward first date.
Question.
And, like, it's a unicycle.
Does
Yeah.
Maggie also get a check?
Yeah. But she also has disadvantage because there's a lot going on right now. That's initiative, first of all.
Okay. Yeah, that's initiative. Maggie got a 3, so
Yeah.
we both failed.
Awesome.
This was meant to be.
This was meant to be. So yeah, you.
So then I said, "Oh, what are you gonna do? Stab me?" And then he stabbed me.
Thump.
And that's how I lost my eye. But it grew back.
Oh
Oh
my,
my god!
this is the greatest.
God!
Hold on, can that just be Riley waking up to take her turn on watch?
Yes!
Oh my god.
Okay, yeah.
So bad it literally
Riley's
wakes
gonna-
Riley up.
Yeah.
Sorry,
It's-
what was that?
I was just gonna say it's so bad it literally wakes Riley up. It's like the reaction image set of Squidward. The eyes just like.
Yeah. Riley's just gonna take Eamon aside real quick and just go, "Hey, bud, when
Yeah?
you're flirting, you don't mention that you lost an eye. It's
Oh, I don't-
kind of a deal breaker."
I wasn't flirting.
To
I was
some
just having a
people.
nice conversation.
Oh my god. You and I
Whoa.
gonna have to have a talk.
What was she was flirting?
Riley's gonna hold her head in her hands.
Sorry, I failed my insight check.
I'm so glad Delphine's asleep right
perfect.
now.
Oh my god.
Was there
Boy.
was there any like result from their bad perception?
Yeah,
Did anything
yeah.
happen?
I'm setting something up right now. Where is everybody?
Oh yeah, you know what?
Yeah.
I probably should have caught on when she asked me on a date. That seems like it would have given.
Yeah, and when she was staring at your muscles all night, you think?
I thought I had something. I thought she was like, "Ooh, he's so
Yeah,
sweaty."
man, she was checking out your guns.
I thought she was like, "Ooh."
I'm a lesbian, even I could tell.
so sweaty. See, I thought you guys were hitting it off. You guys looked like you were about to.
Oh no! I could definitely tell she was all up in your business, dude.
I mean,
You just
physically
like hats and magic
speaking.
and stuff.
I'll put it.
Who doesn't like hats and magic?
There you go. Now, next time, maybe talk more about the glory of war and not like the actual like gross stuff.
Well, but I feel like if you talk about only the glory of war, that gives people a really bad impression and then makes them want to do fighting. But like, it's not.
Hey
should-
man, she just wants to look at your good stuff. Sell yourself a little. You're a great guy.
I'm fucking losing it!
You know, I've had a girlfriend before, right, Riley?
Surprised you did.
Damn.
Hey
Ouch.
everybody.
Savage.
Um,
Just fucking going off.
All right, DM. What trouble? What other trouble?
how
are
much
we in?
damage does Eamon take from that burn, by the way?
Emotional damage.
Riley's
Yeah,
basically cast vicious mockery.
Yeah, I was just gonna say vicious mockery. It's like a D6 or something.
1 second. We have
I
a
am
dog
just kidding.
loose.
Do not take damage from me. I already hurt you more than enough.
All right, you know what? You enjoy your watch. I'm gonna go to sleep. Hey Estelle, do you have a tent?
Yeah, I got. What?
And then, like, as she's saying this, you hear this, as like a shape emerges from behind her out of the bush. And she just kind of like holds her like broom and like close and goes, "Uh-oh." And I'm gonna get everybody to roll initiative.
Question, did I get to take a short rest?
I mean, I'm going to say everybody got a short rest from all the like hanging out, chilling.
Okay, short rest means that my max hit points is back to normal, correct?
I think that might need to be a long rest.
Yeah, that
for
usually is a long. 1 second, let me check the sheet.
Said that I used polymorph earlier. I was a fool.
I'm gonna say like I think I heal back up to my current max, but I think I stay depleted.
The target creatures.
I'll take a.
Usually this
D.
stuff is long rest for the hit points.
Yeah, it usually specifies, but I don't remember.
Yeah. Is reduced by the amount equal to the damage taken. The target dies if it's reduced. Yeah, it doesn't say, but it's usually long rest.
Okay, we'll say long rest.
Yeah.
So, but if anybody wanted to roll for hit points,
I did.
Yeah.
Yes.
Good.
I healed because of my ring, thankfully.
Yeah.
I thought that we were gonna get the full rest, so I put myself up to max, so I don't remember what my stuff was at.
Cool.
That's okay.
All right. Time to roll some.
Hey man,
I got a whole 5 for initiative.
I got a nat 20.
Is someone waking Zelphine up? Is somebody gonna shout?
Actually, that's a good
yeah,
question. Me and Zelphine are asleep.
Yeah.
Riley does yell, "Big ass monster boy! Oh god!"
All right. So Zelphine and Brimstone roll
Shouldn't
perception.
talk about Brimstone that way, Riley.
Roll perception.
Roll perception to see if you hear Riley yelling.
Oh fucking lord, that's a 3+ stuff.
Oh my god, you are like a.
You're a dog. You have advantage.
You're dead now.
Do I have advantage because I'm a dog?
I don't think that's how that works, but
Wolves have
I
keen
wish.
senses.
Is it just for smell though?
They have keen senses for hearing as well.
okay. Then,
But I mean, the wolf stats do. I don't know if the blood hunter stats do.
I
Yeah.
mean, I was kind of just flavoring it. I don't actually have the ability to turn into a wolf as per my class.
Yeah, that's not 100% how that works.
I'm just gonna go with my own stats, which is a 3.
Do you smell troll?
He is asleep, and but
I
Zelphine
gotta
does
Throw a
wake.
sock in his face.
Zelphine, you do wake up.
Okay. Let me make sure my initiative is gonna go on the tracker. Roll 20 while you like this. Just click on my thing. There we go.
Even though you're not awake yet, I'm gonna get you to roll initiative, Brimstone, just so that.
Ah,
Yeah, I
fuck.
did. I
Eamon's
got
not
a-
wearing
I got
his
a-
armor. Shit. He only has an
Oh,
AC of 10 right
no.
now.
Zelphine is barely asleep. She just springs awake with a 23.
I don't know.
Riley did.
I got a 5.
Okay.
That makes sense.
I
Riley
need
did get a
that,
nat
that dice
20.
is going away. I'm getting a different dice now.
Got a 5.
There you go. Throw him in the garbage.
All right.
Riley is at
Not
21.
descending. There we go. Riley is at 21. Eamon's on here
Yeah.
twice. Did you roll the 8 or the 7?
I rolled a 7.
Okay.
I'm only on there once.
I think you have Estelle on here.
I do have Estelle on here.
Yeah, she's at the 8.
Well, there was also I could see another Brim or Eamon.
Yeah, I was gonna say probably something different on your screen.
Yeah.
Ghost
DM
Damon.
things.
Sometimes roll 20 is bananas.
Yep.
For sure.
And sorry, what did you roll, Katie?
I rolled a nat 20, but it's at 21, so I go after Zelphine.
Okay. Because again,
You're too fast.
too fast.
Also, my initiative is shit.
Mine's pretty decent. I rolled a 19.
My initiative is +0.
Cool.
Oh,
Thankfully, this troll rolled real shitty.
Yeah, the troll rolled real bad. He spent all of his first turn yelling. It seems. And
yell and yell and yell.
1 second.
Oh, I gotta find my actual sword now.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you're
No more Xena sword.
No
Yep.
more than a sword.
Rip.
If you
Not
wanted
attuned to the luck blade yet.
Nope, you didn't say that you did.
Nah, I didn't. Nah, it's all good.
Cool.
She'll do that later. She's not ready yet.
You still have a silver short sword, right?
Yeah, she still got her silver short sword.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah, she had it and Holly sword both in her sword frog together, so she still got handy access to it.
Okay. Yeah, this creature appears right behind Estelle, and Zelphine, you burst into action. You go first.
Okay, give me just a moment. I have a dog in my face. Lay down.
All right.
Just
Lay down.
for the benefit for us, it's an action to wake someone up, right?
Yep.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah. And sorry about that because Zelphine's not gonna. She's going to spring right out of her tent, see this thing, and immediately charge it with her silver sword, which is here. Hang on. Yeah. Ah! Oh, that's a 9. So, not quite as, clear and alert as I thought. Like, she jumps to her feet really quickly and charges, but she's still kind of staggering out of leap. She just kind of busts out of the tent like, fuck, and swings.
Yeah.
She was putting her pants on as she was running out of the tent.
She sleeps with pants on. Come on now.
Cool.
Throwing a shirt on is what she'd have to do. She's got her tunic half on, over her face. Fuck!
Fucking.
And that's her turn.
All right, Riley, you get to go.
Am thinking. Yeah. So it will be an action to wake Brim up?
Yep.
Okay, fuck it. She is gonna go wake up Brim. So she goes over to Brim's tent and goes, wake up! Wake up! And kicks him.
Oh, I get the
You
reference.
just kicked a puppy!
Oh no! I forgot he was a dog! Okay, she'll give him a little bonk, with her staff.
Bonk.
Big troll time! Let's go!
Brim's gonna, it's not my turn yet, but on my turn, I'm just gonna shift back into a tiefling and then charge out. So that's what I'm doing.
Okay. So, yeah, that was Riley.
Mm-hmm.
And, alright, so Estelle, she grabs onto her broom and zooms up high. And goes, ah, go away! And you see this little bead come from her finger and fly down and hit right behind the troll, and there's and he has to make a dex save. 15. Her spell save is... I can't remember. I don't know. It should roll it when I do the thing.
Oh, it's called a venom troll? Nice.
Yeah.
Even better.
It's
I
great.
hate it.
Yeah. So you just see this giant fireball go, and then completely come down, and he goes, and he takes half that. I'm on the wrong layer. There we go. I wish I was better at math on the fly.
You're fine. We're all bad at math. Even simple addition.
It's true.
To be honest,
Okay.
not that complicated, but you know what? It's hard to do it on the fly.
Yep. Cool. And
They don't, maybe.
that's her turn, I think. Aemond. That was a substantially more impressive trick than the table trick, but you just saw her blast a giant fireball into the air.
Emma's gonna kind of look up and be like, wow. And then he's gonna run over and basically grab his sword up off the ground in his helmet and kind of, in one fluid motion, kind of pick it up. And then he is going to use his channel divinity to use his vow of enmity on this troll, because that is a short rest action, I've learned recently. And then he is going to attack it with advantage.
All right.
Oh!
That's a good.
Yo!
Poggers!
Poggers in chat!
Pogged out of my mind.
I think I get an extra 1d6 because I'm a half orc.
Yep.
Oh, come on. You can do better than that.
Come on.
Question. Do I get the fire damage as well?
Does it have fire damage?
When I'm wearing my helmet, I don't remember if I specified that I turned off the sword or if Eamon just like left it in the campfire. But,
Sure.
okay, so that's an extra 2d6 fire damage. Whoa!
Nice. So
that is 17 plus 12. That is 29 points of damage.
yeah, you just like carve right into this guy.
And for my second attack,
Just 1 second. As you like slice into it, Zelphine and you, Eamon, you've got to take some damage.
do we get a save?
Nope, just everybody within 5 feet. So it's also Estelle. You just like this, as you like cut into it, this acid just like comes spewing out and like hits all three of you, and it just burns right through your skin as you take 14 points of acid damage. Ow, 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 ow! You hear from like Estelle on her broom, like she's like almost at eye level with this thing.
Fuck! Just another one. Let's another one go.
Yeah. 60.
Do I hit it again? I don't want to hit it again. It hurts.
Maybe just shove it?
Can I shove it?
Yeah, that's an attack action. You can shove things.
I do have advantage because of my thing. So
Bully
that's an
the
athletics
troll.
check for me.
Versus its athletics.
Yeah, so it
Oh shit!
so it's gonna be shoved that way.
Okay. So yeah, you like get a good grip into it, and like you feel like part of the acid on like one part of it. So you kind of adjust your hand and push, and he goes. "Brrr."
Get out of here, you meanie! Go on, get out! You want any more? You want this smoke, troll?
That's your turn, I think.
Yeah, that is indeed my turn.
Brimstone.
Okay, so it was an action to turn back into a person.
Yep.
Can I make it over there? Yeah, I should be able to make it over there, reasonably enough. I'm gonna charge past through everybody else.
No,
get in
Brimstone,
this-
don't do that! Don't.
And then what I'm gonna do is I'm going to, as a bonus action, I'm going to activate my Crimson Right on my weapon to make it crackle with electricity.
Okay.
So I'm going to take the D4 of Hemocraft damage, which is 2, as my bonus action. And then I don't have an action for it, but I'm going to kind of try and wave my my weapons in front of this thing and just kind of like try and sort of scare it off. Just sort of like swing a wide arc with my I guess I'm gonna be using I'd be using the blood spear. Gonna try and swing a wide arc with the blood spear to get it to sort of back off with, you know, the electricity crackling at the end of it.
Right. So you're just trying to scare it.
Yeah.
So that'd be an intimidation check.
Can I make that? Like, would I be able to do that given I used my action already, or is this just a...
Yeah, it was your action to, like, get up and get over here, so... nah, that would be it.
Yeah.
That would be an ability check like that would be an action.
Yeah, no worries. I'm still gonna like try and do it, but I'm not gonna be able to make the action.
Yeah. All right. At this point, Riley, I'm gonna need you to make me a strength check.
Oh,
Why
man,
Riley?
You know
She's
that
all the
ain't
way
good.
over there.
Yeah, I wonder.
Fuck you.
This is what happens when Eamon flirts.
That's 12. That's 12
That's 12.
right there.
So
How'd that do?
you hear like a rustling suddenly behind you as someone comes out and grabs your arm.
Yell? Consent!
And yeah, you turn and you see like this person in a mask with like what looks to be like tiefling horns behind him, and he goes, "Shh, it's time to come back home, mistress."
Oh, fuck.
City home.
And then the
Oh,
person
I know
next
what
to
you're
him,
talking
and then there's another person next to him that also jumps out and kind of like walks in up here and goes, "Take her and go. I'll keep an eye out here." And it's the troll's turn.
Can Riley get kidnapped again?
Can we hear that?
Damn it.
Can we hear that?
Is passive perception 19 enough to hear that?
They're only
Oh, yeah.
10 feet away from us.
They're not very far away. You do hear some of this racket. And but the troll gets to take his turn. He 3 attacks. 1 bite, 2 claws.
Come on, hit me. Hit me. Just hit me instead.
Yeah, he's going to take a big old bite out of you, Brimstone, or try to.
That's a miss.
Then
That's a miss.
Then he gets 2 claw attacks, which is a 27
Ah!
and a 23.
Okay,
Oh,
20
no.
both of those will hit.
That's a crit.
So,
That's so much damage.
It's a lot of damage, because he critted. Plus, he does poison damage.
Ugh.
9 plus 9 plus 30. So 31 slashing damage and
Okay.
16 poison damage.
Okay. Yeah, I'm looking a little rough. I'm looking definitely bloodied.
Zelphine!
Yeah, as she's kind of trying to dust herself off from being stung by this acid, she hears the bullshit happening behind her
Help?
and turns around. Oh, the hell you say? And we're gonna skirt around and go after this one who is grabbing Riley.
All right.
Let's see here. That's a 17 to hit.
Yep, that'll hit.
Sick. All right. And that's sneak attack because Riley's there. Yes.
Yeah,
or wait, no,
yes, I am. I'm
Is she being grappled right now? Does that affect it?
I would say because she's being grappled by him, then it would make sense because he's kind of preoccupied trying to grab her.
yeah.
Okay,
Big
yeah.
distraction.
I was gonna say because I know it's like you have to have an ally that's like not incapacitated.
Yeah,
but
it's
since
like-
he's doing the grappling and got his
Yeah.
hands full.
Yeah, that's how
Technically,
I'll
I'm not
roll it.
capacitated, so
Okay,
yeah.
He is about
Get
to be
his ass.
incapacitated.
so that's 24 total damage.
Yeah.
Nice.
You take a big old chunk out of this guy and, like, blood starts to drip down his side.
She's just gonna look at him and go, "I wouldn't."
And he goes, "No, we're supposed to take her. Supposed to take her." And he's, like, whispering and, like, trying to be menacing, but he's not doing a good job of it.
You can sure try.
Riley, you are grappled.
Ugh. I'm trying to
Ironically enough,
think.
now would be a great time for a fireball.
Fuck you. That one I can't actually do. Honestly, I can't do that
I know, but
I
it
know. I wish it
hypothetically.
would happen, just on accident. But no, it only happens when I'm close to my friends. Damn, they're too close to me to do any of my ranged stuff. So I might just have to do vicious mockery to the guy holding on to me, and just go, "You better let go, or else I'm gonna kick your ass so hard that you won't even recognize that it's an ass."
What saving throw is that
Amazing.
for vicious mockery?
It's a wisdom saving throw,
Okay.
and
He
the spell
rolled a
save
7.
is 6.
He rolled a 7. I forgot to send it back to public that he rolled a 7.
Okay, yeah, he fails.
Yeah, he's
So that's
he just kind of looks a little bit hurt and goes, "But I'm supposed to take you back to no.
why are you being so mean?
I thought I was rescuing you." No. And he
Just
roll me some damage.
Hurt his dang feelings.
That's 2d4, right?
That's yeah, because I'm
Level
so that's-
5.
gonna be 6 psychic damage.
Yeah, his feelings are really hurt.
I just hurt his ding dang feelings. And they have disadvantage on their next roll, attack roll
Cool.
if they decide to attack.
All right.
That's it.
Estelle swings over this way, up above the tree, and he goes, "I'm sorry. Stand back." And what is she going to do? She's going to do this. Yeah. And she used one of these, and she'll use one of these. You hear this ear-shattering boom noise. And he has to make a Constitution save, which he's really good at Constitution, so. But he rolled a 7.
Smooth. Venom Troll. Real
Yeah.
smooth.
He just, can't get his hands up over his ears, and you just hear this boom as this ear-shattering noise echoes through.
Ah! Metal helmet! Sonic sounds!
Sorry! You hear as
It's okay.
ticks.
I don't know why you're saying Sklary, though.
And blood starts dripping out of the Venom Troll's nose at this point. And it's anti-type, but that's crazy. Any-type but psychic. It does this poison splash. So you guys will still take some poison damage because it just
How much damage?
things burst out on it, and it's 2d8. So 12 damage to both of you.
Oh, good. I am on. That's half my remaining hit points.
Oh my god. But yeah, it's anybody within 5 feet. And any type other than psychic. It just
I
explodes.
hate this thing so much.
Aemond, it's your turn though.
And then I gotta hit it. I mean, I don't have any other options.
You could push it again. You could push it again.
I think we gotta hit it. Because we have to kill it before it gets another round of attacks.
Okay.
Fuck.
I'm literally. I look pretty bad over here. God
Okay,
sake.
okay, I'm gonna shove it. I get an advantage on this athletics check. Fuck, that's a 14.
Okay. It rolled an 11 though. So
Alright,
Oh, nice.
which way do you push it?
I push it that way.
This way?
Down one.
Down one. Okay. Whoop, not that far. That far. There you go.
And then I'm going to attack it again.
Cool.
That's a 26.
Yep, that's a hit.
16 slashing damage. Plus 1d6 fire damage. So that's 22 damage total.
Okay.
Is it dead yet?
Nope.
Mommy!
kind of gurgling
DM
and
is being
burgling.
mean to me.
No, don't bring Mother back.
But doing an attack on it, it also does that venom spray again, or poison splash. So that is it's 2d8. Another 5 damage as it
Oh, thank goodness.
splashes on you.
That wasn't so bad.
Brimstone.
Brimstone, throw something. Don't go any closer to it.
Well, I'm going to step one away here. Right? And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull out, in my other hand, I'm going to pull out my Mace of Terror. And I'm going to expend a charge to use my Mace of Terror. All of our enemies here, anybody within a 30-foot radius that I choose, which is going to be these 2 bad dudes and this troll, have to make a DC 15 Wisdom saving throw.
Okay. Wisdom saving throw for everybody.
Brimstone's going to hold up the mace and he's going to scream, and I like to imagine like it looks like just blood is dripping down the mace and down his body, and
That's should only be the first one for the Venom Troll. I mixed up.
fail from the Venom Troll.
And fail from both of the
Everybody
Colas.
fails! Okay, all of
You
them
guys!
are frightened of me for 1 minute. While it's frightened in this way, a creature must spend its turn trying to move as far away from me as it can. It can't willingly move to a space within 30 feet of me. It can't take reactions. For its action, it can only use a dash action or try to escape from an effect that prevents it from moving. If it has nowhere to move, it can use a dodge action. At the end of each of its turns, the creature can repeat the saving throw, ending the effect on itself on a success.
Cool.
Okay, so that's my action. As my bonus action, I am going to rage.
Awesome. Alright. Well, cultists are scared.
Yeah.
The one lets go of Riley and goes, I thought I was trying to help, and starts running.
No, he doesn't.
Yeah, okay, give it a hit. Give him a hit.
Nice.
Try to hit him.
Get him. Get his
You
ass.
ain't going nowhere.
Yeah,
21.
no, he isn't.
Oh, he is sure not going anywhere.
Yeah, and that's definitely sneak attack.
Oh yeah, like he lets go of
Yeah.
Riley and he turns, you see his exposed back and slam the sword right into
I
it.
thought you were about to say he's exposed ass.
Like, no!
his back. Yeah, and you just slam right into that and he just like collapses and tumbles a couple of feet. Seeing that guy do that, the other cultist goes, and starts running the completely due north off the map. I'm gonna delete him because he just keeps running. And now
Nice.
it's the troll's turn, who is also scared. 5.
Does the other cultist, to be fair, does the other cultist get to finish his saving throw?
Yeah, he would. He's off the map now, but he does get to make another saving throw, which is... Oh, he's fine.
Cool.
He like runs his full movement and like screeches to a halt, and then he looks back, and then he kind of rolls his eyes and then keeps running.
Yeah, Zilphine just goes, boo!
Because he's no longer frightened, quote unquote, but he's still fucking scared.
He's just now he's scared for his life.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's normal person scared.
He's normal
Yeah.
person scared, not magical effect scared. And the troll starts bumbling his way this way.
I would like to use my special ability
Cool.
so I have something called Relentless Avenger.
Are we really
Which-
gonna run after this thing?
No, here's the thing. When I attack a creature, I can move half my speed immediately after of the attack and part of the same reaction, so I can attack it without getting acid splashed.
Okay.
Oh, okay. So like you're gonna attack it for your opportunity attack and then move as you do that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. 14 does not hit, though. You kind of like swing and miss as he starts tumbling this way.
Can I give Eamon a little bit of luck, though?
Ooh, a little bit of luck, you say?
Can I give him a D4 luck
Yeah.
to hit?
That's a reaction, right?
Yes.
Then yes, you can do that.
Got a little bit of luck in your step, Eamon.
Is that a D4?
It's a,
That is a D4.
it's a D4.
I will roll a d4. That's a 15.
That's enough to hit him.
There we go.
All right. I will roll damage then. That is 12 slashing damage plus 6 fire damage, so 18 points of damage.
Yeah, and with that fire damage, you see like it start to like sizzle, and he collapses onto the ground, and like the acid starts to ooze out of him onto the ground, like completely ruining all the grass around it. And Estelle like floats over on her broom and starts like, she doesn't get super close, but she starts shooting fire bolts at the remains. Like,
Stay dead, stay dead, stay dead.
Question. Can I just describe my Relentless Avenger since I haven't had a chance to use it yet?
Oh yeah, go for it.
So, Eamon kind of goes in for an attack, but as he sort of is about to connect, he vanishes, and then appears on the other side of this. He appears. What's like a good place for him to be?
Anywhere but 5 feet near him.
He reappears. There's sort of like a streak in the air, and then he reappears. Okay, you know what? Let me try this again. Sorry, this is cool. I have to do this properly. Eamon, for a brief moment, these spectral raven wings appear behind him, not connected to him, but sort of just floating behind him. As Eamon streaks across the sky, hitting the troll on the way, and then landing in front of Estelle.
Yeah, she's just like, ah! As you appear. And she's floating a couple of, like, probably about 10 feet above the ground, so she's above you, like, looking down. And yeah, that's when the troll collapses to the ground, starts to ruin the grass, and she just starts throwing a couple of fire bolts at some of the chunks, going,
Stay dead, stay dead, stay dead.
Yeah, Eamon is gonna start like any chunks that he sees, he's gonna like toss them into a pile for burning.
Brimstone will probably pitch forward and vomit.
Yeah, it does not smell nice, but now, Brimstone, you know what that awful smell was. It was this.
Oh, good.
Riley, are you okay?
Riley's a little bit shaken, but just so happy that Roselphine is there. And she just goes, that was too close.
Hey, Estelle, that was pretty cool back there.
Thanks. That move was really cool too with the wink. That was neat. You just gonna, you went whoosh.
Hey, it's palette and stuff, you know.
Yeah, she like floats down and like kind of slips off her broom, kind of swinging her feet a little bit.
Eamon's gonna kind of like stick his sword in the ground and kind of lean on it, trying to be all smooth.
Brim is going to get up out of the puddle of his own just blood and vomit and just kind of crawl over to where this dead cultist is and start picking over the body, helping Zelfine if she's already there, just like looking for any signs of, any information.
Yeah.
Hey, Brimstone, do you want to use the Ring of Regeneration?
The what?
The Ring of the thing that makes your wounds heal back and also your body parts regenerate.
I'm gonna say no.
All right. Let me know if you change your mind.
I'm probably not gonna.
Okay.
Zelfine's going to search over the dead cultist and see if there's another one of the magic rock thingies or anything of note.
Yeah.
I'm gonna assist her so she can have advantage on investigation.
Yeah, roll me some investigation.
By the way, Riley wants to add, like...
Excuse me.
Oh,
sorry.
Legacy. You're fine.
Yeah.
She's like, Zelfine, remind me to add a bonus to your contract, because you definitely protected me, so thank you.
It's fine. We didn't really set a price, so 0 times anything is 0, so it's fine.
I'll sew you 1,000 capes. So many pants. A ton of shirts.
How about just one for now? Later. It'll be alright.
Sounds good. It's a start.
Yeah. That's a 21 investigation.
Okay, I'm just gonna do one quick thing here. I'm trying something new because I never actually give anybody good loot on these random encounters.
Ooh.
Ooh.
To be fair, we never really look.
Yeah, that's true. This is one of the first times you're looking.
Any loot we find now is like just a happy accident. We're looking for other things.
That's so very true.
Find one of these. And
Technically, I guess we also looted the troll since we chopped it up into tiny pieces.
Well, you also
Yeah.
exploded it with fire and bits.
yeah,
so-
Yeah.
there's not a whole ton left on the troll, but on the you do find on the troll a bottle that that has a potion of healing in it, as well as you find about 100 gold, just like
On the troll?
on the troll in like what looks to be a bag that is like bloodied with like a hand attached to it. He clearly ripped this off of somebody that was wandering through the area.
Yeah.
Nice.
100 gold. And from the other guy. So in total, you find on the guy a ceramic ring with the Brotherhood symbol on it, a brass cloth choker that you think is worth a decent chunk of change, 25 gold if you find the right seller for it. You find the ceramic mask that he was wearing that has like devilish markings on it. You think that some kind of collector might want one of those too, but it also might just be, you know,
Useful for a disguise.
yeah.
hmm
There's that. You find
For
a
sure.
spell scroll on him as well with the spell Witch Bolt
Ooh.
and a potion of climbing. So I listed in the Roll20 all the things that you found, as well as you find 30 silver. The 100 there is supposed to say 100 gold. I forgot to type the gold at the end of that.
Gotcha. Okay.
I don't care much about any of that. I think probably the ring is the most interesting thing to me. Just
Yeah.
for sniffing purpose.
Zelfine will actually hand him the mask and say, "You might get some use out of this later,
Okay,
or you can
so,
sniff it. I don't know what you do."
yeah, so I'll take the ceramic Brotherhood mask and the ring, I guess.
No, Zelfine was keeping the ring.
No worries.
Hey, Estelle, do you want a potion of healing?
Oh, that'd be nice, but I other people got actually hurt, and I got a little bit hurt, but
I mean, I regenerate, and most of us can heal ourselves, but if you...
I can only heal myself by doing blood shenanigans. So.
Come on, Brimstone, let's be real. Nobody heals themselves by hurting another.
That's exactly what I do, Eamon, actually.
Oh,
That's-
right.
That's his thing. Also, speak for yourself. I have no regenerative spells.
You know what?
I need the Gatorade.
In that case, just take your share of the gold.
well, that's
Eats the
awfully
gold.
kind of you.
I mean, you did a fifth of the work, so you get a fifth of the gold. That's how it works when you're in a party.
Yeah, Riley, do you want the healing potion, or shall I take it? You probably should, yeah.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind taking some
Yeah.
healings because I only have like I think one.
It's
maybe?
just a minor healing potion. I forgot to put what kind it was, but it is a minor
You're
one.
good.
I'm actually totally out. I need to make some or something.
Yeah.
Eamon will give Brimstone a potion of greater healing and a potion of lesser healing.
Oh, cool.
Because
The-
he has some from Barovia, and he can heal himself, so he doesn't need them.
The potion of healing that's in Roll20, was that the one that was found on the troll?
Yes.
Okay, so that and the 100 gold were on the troll, and then the rest of it was on the dude.
Yeah.
Okay. Zelfine will also give Riley the spell scroll. She's like, I don't know if you can use this. I know I don't want to, so unless somebody else wants it.
Yeah, I don't think I can do scrolls, but I mean, I could probably do something with it. I'm
Oh.
magic.
You can
kind
find a
of.
use for it.
Yeah.
Remind me not now. I also have. Let me make sure. Yeah, I got those other 3 spell scroll things. Like, do you want me to just hold on to them all for you until we can sort through this nonsense? I'll shove them in the bag.
You sell them to a
Yeah.
wizard, baby.
Yeah.
Yeah, we might
some
once
coins.
we have some free time. That said, though, Brimstone, that weird rock that was talking to you, the sending stone, I guess. Yeah, I heard again briefly from whoever's on the other side. I get a really bad feeling. She said, "I know where you are, and I know where they are. We might want to hurry up and get our rest through the night, and then get off as early as we can to head back to Waterdeep."
Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
I got a bad feeling who they is.
I admittedly need I don't know if you noticed, I look a little fucked up right now.
Yeah, like we can't go now, but we do need to hurry up and get
Yeah.
some rest.
Yeah. Well,
Alright.
in that case, I think probably as soon as possible, I'm just gonna, and Brimstone walks and takes about 3 steps back towards camp, and then just falls in the middle of the road and sleeps.
Riley puts a blanket over him, like, all right, it's power nap time.
Yeah, I'm gonna turn in for the night as well.
I'll finish up my watch, I guess.
Yeah,
Estelle, are your wounds gonna be alright?
I'll be okay.
Okay, well,
I
just let
felt
me know if you
okay.
want me to take a look at them or something.
That's really kind of you. Thank you.
And she like
All
floats
right.
down to the ground over here and like looks at you two, Zolfine and Riley, and goes,
If you need to sell those scrolls in Waterdeep, I know a wizard that might like them.
Oh, that'd be
Awesome.
great.
We'll keep that in mind.
She's a little prickly, and she people don't always treat her well because she's a drow, but she's really nice once you get to know her.
I am also prickly, and I don't give a fuck about that, so it'll be all right.
That's good because
Friends with everyone.
she's really nice.
It took a little while to get friends with Zelfine, but I bet I can become friends with her too.
Yeah.
Sure, let's go to sleep. Real quick, just to make sure I've got my notes right on divvying up the loot. We split all of the money 5 ways, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, we split,
So-
so that's 20 gold for each of us.
And then 6 silver each.
"Yeah,
Yep.
Yeah, so that's, and -2 for me because I put 2 coins. Well, I'll just say in the morning I'll put 2 coins on the dude's
Yeah.
corpse.
Yeah.
I'm gonna put the spell scroll in my little hoard of them for now. Brim took the potion of healing? Who
No,
took
I
the
took-
potion?
I gave it
Amy
to him.
gave me
Yeah.
2 potions of healing. I think Riley got the
Right.
potion of
I
healing.
took
for
the
this
Okay.
one.
other minor
Cool.
potion. Yeah.
Did anybody claim the potion of climbing?
There's a
did you
potion
want
of
that?
climbing?
yes, there's
Yeah.
a potion of climbing in there."
That should definitely go to the rogue, I feel like.
Oh, definitely. Yeah.
Okay, Zelfine will throw that in the bag as well. Zelfine's gonna keep the ring. She gave the mask to Brim.
Mhm.
Does anybody want the choker?
Right. I forgot about the choker. Riley could take that.
I was gonna say it just looks like a pretty jewelry thing that might be worth money, so yeah, I'm cool with Riley having that.
Eamon probably would have given it to Estelle as a present.
Ooh. Okay, wait, yeah, so if that's
I
the
was gonna
case,
say, just-
then-
just-
Oh no,
tell
Eamon
Riley
wouldn't
that.
have mentioned it. Eamon wouldn't have mentioned it.
Well, Riley's got it if it ever comes back up.
if it does come up, yeah.
All right.
Try to be a wingman.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah, you guys get some rest. I'm gonna stay up for a bit and keep watch. Yeah, that's it.
Well, Maggie
Not
will keep you
disassociated.
company.
Aw. Yeah, I got Lucky Socks and Maggie with me, so.
I think Lucky. Well, is Lucky Socks asleep?
Kitty.
Yeah, she's probably asleep on Riley's lap.
Yeah,
During the whole thing, she was napping.
she was napping. She was not nonplussed by the whole experience.
Yes.
She's seen some shit by now.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. She's very chill for a cat.
So yeah, Brim's already fucking out. He's gone.
Yeah. He gone,
Alright.
bye-bye.
Lucky Socks
So-
has already seen something scarier today.
Yeah.
Long rest.
Long rest. So yeah, as you all settle in for the night, Riley, on your watch, it's very quiet. Roll me a perception check.
Yeah. Ooh, that's not good. Perception. That's a 9.
That's a 9. All right.
Cool.
Another Venom Troll! What are the odds?
What are the odds? You hear a rustling in the no.
Oh god.
Let me just check one thing here.
Uh-oh.
Whoop. No phone. No, not right
Riley
now.
in trouble.
Riley in trouble.
Your bitch is in trouble.
I'm gonna get you to make a wisdom saving throw for me quickly here.
Oh god damn it. Okay.
Maggie is also there. Should she get a perception?
Yeah, Maggie gets a perception too, but still gotta make a wisdom saving throw.
So I rolled a 2, so that's a 4.
Maggie
Okay.
rolled a 14 on her perception.
Oh yeah, Maggie, Maggie sees like a rabbit in the bush, and she just like kind of sticks her head down, and they like stare at each other for a good long second. But Riley, in your head, you suddenly hear a voice go, "You shouldn't be running from us. We just want to bring you home, my dear." And it's just quiet after that.
Riley just looks around warily, just like super alert, and like just kind of yells like, what do you want from me?"
And that echoes out into the night, and it's you don't hear a response. And I think that's where we're going to end today's session.
Of course.
Ah!
I wanted to go to keep going to the Blue Man, but whatever.
Yeah. We need the
Excited about
time.
Estelle, worried about everything else.
As you should be.
Hey, I didn't get knocked unconscious that combat round.
Yay! That is the main reason why I wanted to give Brimstone the Ring of Regeneration, is because I feel like he gets
Dan.
hurt the most by
Dan.
far.
Dan, he doesn't have a tail anymore. He used to have a tail, Dan.
Aw. Oh,
He doesn't want to deal
that'd
with
be
that emotionally.
bad.
He doesn't want to deal with that emotionally.
Well, if it's been gone long enough, it might not grow back.
Nah, I think it
It's
will.
been gone 7 years.
That probably won't grow back then.
I don't think Brim wants to take that chance.
That's a lot. That's a lot of emotional
Oof.
stuff right there. A lot of emotional baggage.
That's fair.
Oh, Mamma Mia! I can't believe we got trolled.
Getting trolled. That's the title.
Folks. Yep.
There
No,
it
that
is.
is the title, though. Getting Trolled is a great title.
Yes.
We got trolled by the Brotherhood.
Amazing.
Got trolled.
Got
It
Trolled.
stems
Feast
from the
Estelle.
practice. Actually, the etymology of the term actually stems from a practice in which people would loose a troll to distract adventuring parties so they could accomplish some other thing in the background.
Yep.
That's where it comes from. Yeah, exactly. You got it right on the nose. Oh my god. Big hug.
Oof.
All right.
All
Thank
right.
you, everybody. Bye.
That was a lot of fun. I love you. Bye bye.
Yeah.
Get out of here, Craig.